Well, welcome back, y'all, or just welcome in general if this is your first time watching. So this time we're going to a place that I've been to quite a few times, and I've wanted to get it on camera for the channel, but the last time I came, it was like, I don't know, it's been a while. Last October, I don't know, right before winter. And it was really cloudy, and we didn't get to go to the top and see the view from the tower. So I'm hoping that day's today, because I've been trying to get back up here since, and I've just, I don't know, been to other places and hit other spots first, but hopefully today it'll be clear enough to see something. It's a little cloudy, it's not great, but sometimes up there it is clear. I don't know, you don't really know what you're going to get, because it's, I can't remember, a friend of mine checked the elevation difference between where you camp and at the top. It's like a 20-minute drive. I don't know, I've done the drive a bunch, I should know that way more accurately than that, but it's at least a good 20-25 minutes probably up a gravel road to the very top. But it's definitely a pretty good change in elevation, which I'll look that up later and put it right here somewhere. But yeah, so sometimes at night you can be at the bottom completely clear, like, oh, it's going to be a good view, so you drive to the top and complete cloudiness. So you just got to kind of try it and hope for the best. Definitely want to get up while it's still pretty warm out, which here right now is 69 degrees. So it's pretty cool out, but it is almost September. Actually, I think Monday's Labor Day. I'm probably wrong. So up here it cools down pretty quick. It's not really like humid up here. But the tower, it is the highest point in West Virginia. So we'll get up there, show you around a little bit, show you the tower, get you the exact feet, because I always forget. Gonna find a camp spot. Today's Wednesday. Shouldn't be bad, I'm hoping. It's I think it's dispersed camping, they call it, primitive camp. There is 2 different restrooms. Well, they're not restrooms, they're like porta potties or whatever. Poop shacks, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. One's way up, one's way down. So usually not worth messing with. But yeah, no power, no nothing, no water. You got a creek, but no plumbing or running water. Really hoping for a nice, peaceful evening. And I've been wanting some pasta for some reason. I don't normally eat pasta that often, but I've just been kind of craving it. So should have a pretty easy pasta dish to cook up tonight. Should be pretty tasty. And yeah, just do a little relaxing. And hopefully you sleep like a baby in the mountain air. Because I feel like tonight is going to get pretty cool for up here. I should have looked at the weather first to know. But if it's 69 now here, I want to say camping tonight is definitely going to be in probably the low 50s. Between home and here, on like a normal day, it's usually at least a 10 to 15 degree difference at any given point of the day. So shorts may not have been the best choice. I don't know yet. I'm not going to get misplaced. Like I said, I've been here. I'm my way around. Should be smooth sailing. Nope. Definitely not. I bet I won't even burn dinner this time. Definitely burn dinner again. But yeah, either way it's gonna be a good time. So alright, a few more miles, find us a camp spot. Alright, so got a spot, creek's down there. It's one of the better spots here actually. I can't believe it's open because there was a lot of people here. I couldn't figure out why we got this spot. You can see that piece of wood is still smoking. That is hot. Like these people had to have just left. I think it's the only way we got this spot. So this is going to be like the easiest fire to ever get going. Like, I'm pretty sure like that. That should go. So like I said, a little cloudy, not like the best view. If you can see that back there, there's a lot of mountains back through there you can see. Which, I mean, that one back there looks taller than this, but actually that one back there kind of does too. This is what, 4,863 feet, looks like. Highest point in West Virginia. If all these pine trees weren't here, you could definitely see a lot better, but what a cute little puppy. He's not very friendly, I don't think. It's definitely got the fire stoked up enough to boil water, I would imagine. Let's see how that goes. So for the sausage, we're going Jambolini. Don't know what that is, but it's all Italian. So we just need to kind of get it out of its casing. Shouldn't be a big deal, I wouldn't imagine. Oh yeah, it's coming right off. Perfect. Water appears to be boiling already. Then throw the sausage in there. And go with some good old rigatoni. I'll make enough for 9 people for sure. That'll be enough. And get the sausage broke up a little here. Nice hot fire, that's for sure. Like that pasta is going to be done pretty quickly, I feel like. Then we'll give the meat a little seasoning. Salt, pepper, garlic can't really hurt anything, right? Probably, definitely too much. See if the pasta's cooked at all yet. Definitely some violent boiling. Nope. Hard. Real hard. So might as well do a little beer review while we're waiting for our pasta to finish cooking. It's a Victory Golden Monkey. Don't think I've ever had a Victory ever. Belgian style triple ale, but it's TRIPEL. Not sure what that means or what the difference is. But it has added spice. It has 9.5% alcohol. That's just what I need. Does not say where it's from. So it's from Victory Brewing Company in Downingtown, PA. I mean, I'm not like a Pennsylvania aficionado, but I've definitely never heard of Downingtown. But it's got mystical flavors that enlighten you, apparently. It's fruity body balanced. I don't want to say that ever again. That sounded ridiculous. It's got a light, earthy hop character. Orange and spice followed by a dry finish. That sounds alright. It's probably not twist. Nope. Got a bottle opener right here though, I think. Nope, don't know how to work it. What's happening? Got the cap off. It took forever. Oh, and that's dangerous. That does not taste like a 9.5 at all. It's not like super heavy on anything. Like you can taste the orange and the spice and all that, but not like overly. Yeah, I don't need like 12 of those, that's for sure, because I'll probably drink them all and then end up in a hospital or something. That's the best. Not the best. It's definitely the smoothest 9.5 I've ever had. Like no harsh aftertaste, nothing. So I'm gonna drink on that while my pasta burns completely dry. Okay, for sauce, I'm trying something a little different. I've not had Hunt's garlic and herb. I feel like it's not gonna be great, but I just kind of wanted something different, so I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna fight this can, knock it off the bumper, spill it, and then just have dry pasta and sausage. Oh, did not spill it. Alright, so surely you can barely see that at all, but that pasta is definitely done. Add in the sauce, splash it completely up my arm. That's where I wanted that. This is way too much for this pot probably. I'll go ahead and add the sausage. I think we better add a little onion powder, give it a little flavor. Got a big pan of onion. I can go pretty heavy, I feel like. So just dump the whole thing. And then, I don't even know what, I don't know, best choice? I don't know, it's probably like $1 at Dollar Tree or something, but throw a little Italian seasoning in there. Probably couldn't hurt. Can't even tell if it's coming out, it's too dark. And good enough. Finally done, I think. If you can see that at all. The 9 pounds I made. Not too shabby. I got the cheapest plate you've ever seen, so I've got to use 3. Yep, definitely dumping this right on the ground. A couple more chunks of sausage. That is surely whited clear out and you can't see it because of the light. There ain't nothing I can do to dim it down, but it's finally shredded Italian style. Mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan, Romano, Fontina, and Asiago. Figure that might go alright with it. Not in a big clump. That's way too much cheese. Good enough. So this plate choice was awful. This is dumping all over my feet. Probably can't see it. But it's just like sauce, pasta, and sausage. It can't be terrible. But cheese probably isn't going to melt. Alright, Good enough. Yep, way too much on this plate. This was a terrible idea. Pasta's actually cooked about right. Sausage, not too shabby. The cheese actually is pretty good. It's like, you can't see it, but it's on the edge of the plate all the way around. And I'm definitely getting sauce in my socks very shortly. But for how like cheap and quick that goes together, it's really not terrible. Like, I haven't tried that sauce in years. I probably won't again for a while. But it's not terrible. I just want to try it again and see if I still hated it. And I don't hate it. There's definitely better out there, but it's not like real bad. Why? Why did I not bring a bowl? 3 plates, still way too flimsy. So I don't know if this hot sauce even goes with like Italian food, or if you can see that, because to me this light is just blinding. Anyways, it's a Melinda's black truffle hot sauce. It has 2 out of 5 little flames, so I don't think it's going to be like overly hot. I'm like hoping it gives it like a decent flavor. But again, I don't know. But let's find out, because I don't know like what like truffle kind of sauces are supposed to go on. Yeah, it's definitely not hot at all. So if you guys saw back, I don't even know now, like a month probably, I had the truff. It's like $14 or something. This is definitely better than that. And like, I'm sure it's cheaper, especially in such a tiny bottle. But I like that way better than the truff, actually. So that might not be too bad on there. Alright, see how it tastes on the sausage rigatoni. It's really not bad. It's actually kind of like a subtle flavor. Okay, not sure what just happened there. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I'll definitely do that again. It definitely has almost no like spice to it. Which I don't really think like truffle hot sauces are supposed to. Italian black truffle, cayenne peppers, touch of fine Colombian honey. Oh, could definitely use more kick. Down to my last couple bites here. Definitely not the worst thing I've had. Definitely had worse food at restaurants and paid more for it, so I'm gonna call it a win. I don't know. Good thing with pasta, definitely good and filling if you have enough of it. I got enough over there to feed like 4 more people, but that was pretty solid. So I'm probably gonna have more, maybe, I don't know. Definitely going to finish off my Victory, because that's really tasty. Fire's died down a little, so I'd like to stoke that back up. It was supposed to get down to like 52 tonight. I don't know when that's going to happen, because right now it's got to be 9:30 at least, and it's not 52. There's no breeze, still plenty of humidity, but that fire's still going to feel pretty nice. So I'm going to go flip that grate off, burn my fingers clear off, throw some wood in there, get smoke right in my mouth, and then sit down. I do not want to get up. Well, let's have a coffee, shall we? I know, everybody calm down. I know, it's all right. All I do is complain about these Starbucks. I know it. But I like me some pumpkin, okay? I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to say it. Not all pumpkin. Some pumpkin I like. Usually pumpkin drinks I'm not a fan of. I like the, what are they called? Pumpkin Delight cookies from Little Deborah. Those are all right. Those pumpkin rolls, sometimes too sweet. I had to try it. Very low expectations. Even being pumpkin, which I would normally maybe enjoy, possibly. In Starbucks, I'm going to say I'm not going to like it. It's a limited edition. So I thought, I'm just going to give it a shot. See what happens. Again, I don't know. Like 300 calories in one coffee. That's still impressive to me. It's like they're just taking as many calories as they can and just cramming them right down in there. But we'll see. Pumpkin spice. Heavy on the spice. Very sweet. Very spiced. I don't know. It's a lot more mellow tasting than I thought. I thought they would really go heavy on the pumpkin. I can't believe pumpkin stuff's already out. It's not even September. I swear every year they just push holidays earlier and earlier. I just want to finish out my summer. I'll say this, it's not awful. It's the best Starbucks I've had in the last couple I've tried. There's a mocha Starbucks. I don't remember. It's been forever. It wasn't terrible. But a majority of the Starbucks just aren't my liking. So yeah, I'd say it's probably like second best Starbucks I've had. I'm gonna give it like a 6.7. Sounds about right. I don't really know what would put it into the 7s. Maybe a little less of the spice. It's a little bit too sweet. It leaves like that weird like pumpkin spice aftertaste in your mouth I'm not huge into. But yeah, that's pretty decent. So, I'll finish that guy off, clean up my mess, and hit the old dusty trail. Alright, well, it appears that my mess is cleaned up. I think I forgot anything. Shut that down. I want to go check that water. I know it's going to be freezing cold, but just kind of curious, so I'm gonna check that out. That is not as cold as I thought it'd be. This is all like mountain runoff and like just cold water. I thought that would be a lot colder. Like even in the summer, this is like too chilly for most people to get in. Well, I mean, the spots you can get in. There's a couple deep spots up that way. I think there's like a couple down here maybe. Pretty surprising. Okay, now let's get out of here. Well, it's not ideal. I can always carry this thing with me. This thing came from Amazon and I've used it quite a bit, and it is a champ. Like you can bump these together, they don't spark, and as soon as you connect, if there's any juice at all, it'll just say ready, like right on the screen. Always fires right up. It's not like super huge and bulky. Definitely not like sponsored by Amazon or Hulkman or whatever, but that thing has been a really good product for me. Because if it'll start this thing from being completely dead, it's pretty decent, because this is an 8.1 liter big block V8 and it cranks it right over. I've also started a completely dead diesel pickup truck with that, and it cranked right over with ease. Alright, we are officially back to a hard road on our way back. And yeah, that was a pretty good night. It got down to like 52, I think it said. So with all the windows cracked and the Pokey Dot Deluxe up around my neck, definitely slept like a drunken fat man. I don't know why everybody says slept like a baby. Every time I see a baby sleeping, it sleeps for like an hour and wakes up screaming. I don't do that. Okay, sometimes I do that, but not always. But that was the combo last night, I'll tell you that much. Right now it's only 61. I woke up and here, the inside temp of the burb, it was right at 60. So not too shabby. I definitely like being a little more on the chilly side sleeping than hot. Because once I get to a certain temperature, I cannot sleep, like, at all. I just roll, toss, turn, flip, flop, all that stuff. Hate it. So, yeah, I like it a little on the cool side. But, yeah, that dinner was even pretty good. Like, I wasn't trying to be lazy or anything. I just, like I said, I was just kind of craving some pasta. I don't know what made me try that sauce. I just hadn't had anything like that in forever. Because I keep getting, like, the little bit better, you know, like Bertolli and, you know, the higher end jar sauces, I guess you could say. So I just kind of want to try something different. I always doctor mine up with garlic and nonsense and hot sauce, and really probably doesn't matter most of the time. But that turned out really good. One of these weeks I want to make my own pasta sauce, because I think it's pretty tasty. I'm just usually in a hurry or something's going on, and I just don't want to take the extra time to do it. And I'm also going to do some homemade Alfredo. All that beer, by the way, that's a good beer. That is a solid beverage. Ooh, about to hit a man on a lawnmower. Don't you jump out in front of me. But yeah, that beer, that I don't even remember what I gave it now. Did I rate it? I don't know. had a couple that smooth, but not many. Usually get up to a 9.5. It's usually got a pretty fair amount of bite to it, but nice and smooth. So I'll definitely be having another one of those sometime. What else? Hot sauce. Pretty good. Definitely better than that Truff. And that Truff was, what did I say, $14. Like, I'm still surprised I paid that much for it. But everybody hyped it up so much that I had to try it. This Melendez, even if it was in that big of a bottle, I feel like it's probably not going to be $14. But I don't know. I haven't looked. But that little bottle came in like a variety pack of those little bottles. But that is for sure the best truffle hot sauce I've had yet. So what do you rate that? Its own category, I guess. For me, in the truffle category, I'm going to have to give it like a 9.5 because it's the best one I've had. Now, as far as hot sauces go, I like mine with a little more kick, so it's going to be a little lower. But still, it's really good. I like it. I'd recommend it. I'd still give it like a 7.1 in the normal hot sauce world. Yeah, I don't know about the coffee. If you're into pumpkin, definitely give it a shot. You might love it. I don't hate it, but I don't think I'd get it again. But yeah, that was Spruce Knob. That is the highest point in West Virginia. And I already forgot what the number is. 4,863 feet, I believe. Which, I know, it's some of you out west, Colorado, the Dakotas, other countries, say you're in Switzerland, you know what I mean? I know that's nothing. But it's the best we got, okay? It's just what it is. I enjoy it. That's definitely my favorite place to camp in the state that I've been to so far. But I plan on doing a lot more exploring, taking you guys with me. So hopefully we'll find some more good spots. But that's my spot there for sure. It's always nice and peaceful. You're not right on top of each other. There's no cell phone service. Like, you can drive like 10-15 minutes and get to it, but yeah, definitely super peaceful. So you'll probably see me there again in the future at some point. Definitely do some fall videos up this way. Definitely get some really good shots of that. And I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna try to stop doing that real quick. Next week, not a clue. Haven't even thought that far ahead. Been a busy week, and I was just trying to get this video together and make it happen. But we'll definitely do some camping somewhere. Hopefully make something tasty to eat. Review some more things. But for now, yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for next week. Thanks for coming along this time, and thanks for watching.